After a sobering loss to the big boss man, Boston Connor returns tonight, along with AJ Hawk, as the Toxic Table, determined to prove themselves worthy. Get set to face ECW pioneers Rob Van Dam and Sabu. This next tag team contest, set for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, combined weight unknown, the team of Boston Connor and E.T. Hawk, the Toxic Table.
I know there's lots of fans who don't particularly care for the Toxic Table or any of Pat McAfee's other hangers-on, but looking at them objectively, they may not be great, hell, they may barely scrape by on adequate. But they do put in an effort at least still. They remain lower on the food chain around here than Logan Paul, and I have a hunch they're about to receive another really painful lesson they're not likely to forget from RVD and Sabu.
The former ECW Tag Team Champions under Bill Alfonso were winning matches and spilling blood, while their opponents were being rocked to sleep by their moms. I know Boston Connor had that upset over Boss Man, but I don't see lightning striking twice tonight for the Toxic Table.
Man, I would have given real money if Myron Schimmelman had made this a no-rules match. That would have been really cool, and probably would have been a thing of beauty and a joy for about 2.5 minutes.
Your generous Tex. I wouldn't have guessed it would last that long.
About as long as the flavor on a stick of fruit-striped gum.
Whoa, baby, the crowd in Charleston's come alive. We haven't seen RVD and Sabu as a team for well over a year and a half. Awesome seeing them back together.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, from Battlefield, Michigan, Rob Van Dam, and from Bombay, Michigan, the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu.
You know, when you talk about tag teams, you hear a lot about the Road Warriors and the Dudley Boys and the like. Rob Van Dam and Sabu belong in that class. They're highly underrated.
Their run as ECW World Tag Champs is the stuff of legends, and talk about a powerful pair of high flyers who aren't the least bit afraid to put their bodies on the line when it comes down to winning. I really think this is gonna be a pretty rough go for Connor and AJ Hawk. Wonder how long they'll last, because like Johnny, I doubt these gents will be logging a win in the books for this matchup.
Is that a blackjack he was carrying? Not that I have ever seen one before. All right, well, it's going to be AJ Hawk and Rob Van Dam starting us off in this tag team matchup. Oh, this is going to be juicy, fellas. Tom Kanamura sounds the bell. Off we go. AJ Hawk with a couple of rights and a clothesline that takes Rob Van Dam down to the canvas center ring. AJ Hawk with a headbutt takes down RVD, follows it up with a stomp to the midsection. Rob Van Dam brought up here. Look at this. Gut wrench powerbomb with a pin. 1, 2. Oh, not even a 2, just a 1. Rob Van Dam kicking out. AJ Hawk back on his feet. Tags Rob Van Dam with another right. Rob Van Dam rolls behind him. He tags him with still another right. Okay. Well, now, up over the shoulders of AJ Hawk goes Rob Van Dam into a torture rack. A submission move for Rob Van Dam. Tags AJ Hawk with a couple of shots to the head. He has to let go. RVD tries to rebound off the ropes and slips away from AJ Hawk. A DDT. Smashing the dome of AJ Hawk right into the canvas. Rob Van Dam rounds him up, sets him up, has him up, slams him down. Oh man, face first too. Inverted slam. Here comes Sabu. And watch out. This is going to be good. AJ Hawk coming to his senses outside the ring. Sabu just wait. Look at this. He goes after Boston Connor. And Rob Van Dam is being beaten up by AJ Hawk on the other side. Meanwhile, Sabu, whoa, flying from the top rope into an arm drag on Boston Connor. AJ Hawk slams Rob Van Dam down on the floor. Referee counting just about everybody here. Blatant choke from Sabu. Well, he's on the outside. Not much the referee can do about it. AJ Hawk makes his way back inside the ring. Rob Van Dam taking his time about getting back in there. Sabu still working on Boston Connor. Pitches him towards the barricades. Sabu rounds up Boston Connor again. Rob Van Dam brought in the hard way by AJ Hawk. Sabu has Boston Connor by the hair, rolls him into the ring too. He ain't even legal. How about that? AJ A.J. Hawk snaps the arm of Rob Van Dam, catches the drop kick from Sabu, tags Sabu with a hard right. Now we got both legal men back in the ring. Sabu slips behind, inverted DDT on A.J. Hawk. Sabu gathers him up. The shush. Whoa! Spinning neck breaker. Nicely done by Sabu. Sabu gathers up A.J. Hawk. Hard whip into his team's corner. He's not going to tag in Rob Van Dam, though. He is calling for a running bulldog. Boom! Face first, right into the canvas for A.J. Hawk. Sabu covers. One. But just a one. Boston Connor trying to save his buddy from the pin here. Sabu off the top rope. Beautiful moonsault from Sabu. Oh, man, this guy's crazy. A.J. Hawk is laid out. Oh, he's just daring Boston Connor to come on in. Another blatant choke right in front of the referee like Sabu gives a damn. Sabu off the ropes. Rolling Thunder. A play out of the Rob Van Dam playbook. Goes after Boston Connor again. Returns his attention to A.J. Hawk. And yet again, oh, Rolling Thunder did not work that time. Sabu catching a couple of knees from A.J. Hawk. A.J. whips him to his team's corner. And here comes Boston Connor for the first time. There's a spiteful kick to the ribs from Boston Connor. Boston Connor slams Sabu. Boston Connor, he's real cocky. Oh, man, just whips Sabu over the top rope, out onto the floor, to the feet of A.J. Hawk. A.J. Hawk decides he's going to go after Sabu. Boston Connor's going after Rob Van Dam. These guys do not play fair. I'm telling you that much. Scoop slam from A.J. Hawk on Sabu. Boston Connor slams Rob Van Dam into the apron. A.J. Hawk slams Sabu. All four men on the outside with the referee counting. Boston Connor decides to lend a little hand here for Sabu. Pitches him towards the barricades. Makes his way back inside the ring. Rob Van Dam is still laid out on the outside. Here comes Sabu off the top rope and a Hurricane Rana on Boston Connor. Man, Sabu is just amazing. Boston Connor trying to make his way to his corner, gets a stomp to the back from Sabu. And oh man, spiked thumbs, repetitive spiked thumb. Oh man, Sabu is not fooling around. I know that hurt. Boston Connor's feeling that. Off the top rope again, there's another moonsault from Sabu, and here's a cover. 1, 2. Again, another near fall. Boston Connor gonna take a little bit more to put him away. Here comes Rob Van Dam on the tag. The whole freaking show goes to work on Boston Connor. There we go. Yep, Rob Van Dam. The man from Battle Creek, Michigan. Gathering up Boston Connor. Winds up his arm, kicks him in the chest. And a little bit more, just in case you forgot who he was. Wow. Rob Van Dam tags him with a kick to the back. RVD makes his way to the middle rope and misses with the crossbody. Boston Connor catches a right from Sabu. Sabu comes in over the rope with an elbow drop. Rob Van Dam delivers a couple more stomps. He's catching a stereo beating. RVD takes a rod to the far corner. Boston Connor draws his head into the turnbuckle. Rob Van Dam on the wrong side of town and catching a little bit of help. Boston Connor moves in on RVD again. Another kick to the midsection. He's got him set up for a powerbomb, but Rob Van Dam decides he'd rather not take the ride. Tries to drive a knee into Boston Connor, misses, but catches him with a nice suplex. RVD again off the middle rope. Beautiful crossbody. And here's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, man. All right, Boston Connor might be a little tougher than we give him credit for, but here comes Sabu on the tag, and he is clutching his chest like something ain't right. Sabu rounds up Boston Connor. Lifting up. Whoa, that was a nice impromptu power slam right there. 1, 2. And again. I don't know what's keeping Boston Connor going, but it's preternatural. Boston Connor makes his way to a standing position. Counters the whip on Sabu. Sabu, whoa, did you see that? Whoa. Follows it up with a drop kick and a kick up. Oh no, Boston Connor can't keep up with Sabu. Ain't no way. Boston Connor whipped to the ropes. Sabu catches him. Oh, look at this great counter from Boston Connor. Turns it into a slam. Boston Connor rounds up Sabu. Hard whip to the corner. Hard shot to the head of Sabu. Goes behind on Sabu. Boston Connor with a back suplex on Sabu. Tags in AJ Hawk. Sabu laid out on the wrong side of town. Oh, look at this. Boston Connor watching as AJ Hawk sets up. Oh, there's a knee and there's a clothesline to Sabu. I will give the Toxic Table this much. This has been one of their better performances. Clubbing overhand right to Sabu. Double axe handle takes him down to the mat. AJ Hawk rounds him up. Sabu tries to counter but catches a cheap shot from Boston Connor and a clothesline from AJ Hawk. Now he's taking a stereo beating too. Look at this. Sabu out of nowhere with a wheelbarrow bulldog. That's Sabu. Watch out when he goes over them ropes, man. Cover, one. But again, just the one. This match has turned out to be pretty good. A shoulder to Boston Connor takes him down the floor. AJ Hawk. With Sabu in the front cradle. Drives him back into the turnbuckle, turns him out center ring. Covers and hooks the leg. One. And again, just a one. The Toxic Table. Kind of surprising, actually. AJ Hawk with a sit-out powerbomb on Sabu. AJ Hawk gathers Sabu up to a standing position again. Hard whip to the opposing team's corner again. Sabu counters, gets out of the corner, locks up AJ Hawk. Oh, man. Inverted atomic drop and a beautiful drop kick from a laying down position. Little series of rocket kicks to the head for AJ Hawk as Sabu goes in for the cover. Again, another near fall. A lot of pins in this matchup. Hard right from AJ Hawk. Hawk whips him to his team's corner. Here comes Boston Connor on the tag. They're going to hold him in place. Another nasty kick to the ribs from Boston Connor. A hard right to Sabu. A second and a third. And then a left and then a right. Locks up Sabu. Drives him back into the corner again. And here's another tag. Okay, well, the Toxic Table seems to be working pretty efficiently as a team. And they're about to set up double snap suplex on Sabu. AJ Hawk going after Rob Van Dam again. Tags him with a right. Boston Connor turns his attention to Sabu on the other side of the ring. Gathers Sabu to a standing position. AJ Hawk catches a counter from Rob Van Dam. Sabu rolls back inside the ring. AJ Hawk rounds him back up. They lock it up. Elbows to the midsection from Sabu on AJ Hawk. Sabu, whoa, what a tilt-a-whirl into an armbar. Gotta be impressed with that. AJ Hawk escapes the hold. Locks up Sabu. Pretty good power bomb right there. Excuse me. Power slam, pardon me. He's got Sabu up over the shoulders. And there's a running power slam too. Sabu in trouble as Boston Connor comes in on the tag. Sabu real slow getting to his feet. There's a slap across the face from Boston Connor. Sabu grabs him before he can reach the ropes, tags him with a shot to the back, whips him to his team's corner. Oh, man. Sabu tags him with a shot to the chest. Look at this rope work over here into a gorgeous arm drag. Wow. Took him halfway across the ring. Covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I think AJ Hawk figured he was going to get out, but he didn't. RVD and Sabu win this one.
The time, 11 minutes and 4 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Rob Van Dam. And Sabu.
Well, Johnny, they lasted a hell of a lot longer than I thought they would. Rob Van Dam and Sabu definitely teaching the lesson to Boston Connor and AJ Hawk. Yeah, don't F with the Eagles if you don't know how to fly. Folks, there's still a whole lot more coming up, including Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote coming up when we come back.